All right, good evening to my student. Okay, thanks for attending the class. Okay, today we're going to discuss about the intraday. Yeah? So what is the intraday? Okay, intraday is a trading, one of the type of a trading style. One of the type of a trading style that normally traders or whatever they trade. Okay, as long as above 1 hour until closing, okay, and 1 hour or 2 hour also, we call it intraday. Must be more than 1 hour within exit entry and exit, which means exit at 9, okay, when it entry at 9 and exit at 10 or 11, it considered the intraday, but we call it the short intraday. If they want to do the intraday, okay, one person they want to do the intraday from morning until evening, only one stop, okay, called the intraday too. All right. Okay, now we quick check about the rules. We need to know what is the rules, the main rules. Okay, the main rules is actually is about the volume. Why we need the volume? Because the volume give an information clearly what is going on that day. Okay, if there is no volume, automatically we know that that day, okay, we have a slow movement of a price or low volatility. Maybe for the whole day the price will be sideways. Okay, most of it when the volume actually when it below 1 million, okay, especially for 200k or 300k or 20k only stock traded. Okay, so that means that for the whole day, from morning until evening, we could not see the difference of the price range, the changes of a price so much. So remember, to ensure, okay, to see the price moving, we need to have a volume. Volume push the price. Okay, for a newbies, remember that, okay, volume needed to push the price. Okay, volume need to push the price. So when there is no volume, so the price cannot move. Okay, what we want is price moving up. So we want a buying volume. For those who want to catch lower, all right, using a Fibonacci tools, for example, Fibonacci tools, okay, catch lower, they need a selling volume too. Okay, so people need to see volume very clear. All right, so where to see volume traded in details? In details, you can go over here. Okay, you can check over here. Volume on that day. The average volume also we have 2.15, 1 million over here. Okay, market capitalization is multiplied by the current price and the volume. All right. And then share float. Share float is the share that been set up or been sent to public to trade. Okay, it's not it's not an outstanding share. It's a share that been given for public to be traded. My tips, how I catch a CFM before. CFM only have 11 million share traded. That's why I mark that very light. So the stock is very, very light. Not all stock they have a share float. over here detail. Some got dash like this one. Okay, if you see this and the lower means that the stock have a very high volatility. Mean that can go up and go down in one day very fast. Okay, so share floats also as a label the volatility of the stock. All right. Okay, so after we discuss about the volume, what we need to see now is the alert. Okay, the alert. Because remember our source is the alert. Our source is the alert. Maybe 15-minute FIBO method. Okay, later we talk about the 15-minute FIBO. First is alert. So alert, we're using this alert to trade the intraday. Okay, the alert comes at your Telegram. Give an information of the stock. The percentage, all right, the volume, okay, the daily VR, all right, the banker chip details and CDX. Okay, so you're using this, okay, information to process into a 3 method. One method is 15-minute FIBO method. Okay. Okay. FIBO, 15-minute FIBO method, which is you can do it in short. Maybe you want to trade 1 or 2 or 3 hours, for example. You can do this one. Okay, number B, okay. Method B, VR resistant method, which we all discussed before, but I want to repeat back again so you can remember in future very well how to begin to do the VR resistant method. And the C method is MCDX VR method. We refer to the banker chip. All right, we refer to the banker chip. What is the best movement to do the intraday? The best movement to do the intraday is when the market is bullish and everyone love it. All right, like today, market going be slow, and we couldn't find the best. We cannot find the best stock to enter, right, for the intraday. All right, and then to have a intraday, to play intraday, if you want to use these 3 methods, you might use when it's bullish. My suggestions, okay, my suggestion, avoid using method A when the bearish market. We don't know, after we waiting at the rebounds area, the price able to going down more. All right, so we take it as a precaution. All right, method A is not suitable to use in the bearish market. Using a method B in bearish market will result a low profit. You cannot expect it so much. The profit will be higher than a bullish. And a bullish, of course, everyone can trade, able to trade and need to trade. That's a different situation. Using a method B, VR resistant method, okay, will result a low profit. The best, when the bearish market only, you can refer the method C, which is MCDX VR method. So we can differentiate, okay, we can vary our strategies, okay, using this strategy. Why? Because we don't want to waste the alert. The alert that we have is a precious thing. Okay, all of this alert okay, might able to give you a profit, but you will need to put in the right strategy. If you not put in the right strategy, you will not have a better profit, or you might expose to the risk of loss. Another thing, you will extend your holding. Now my suggestion, my idea is to process the alert into 3 methods. Let's say a 15-minute FIBO method is a short. Okay, I take one alert as a sample. Enjoy. Yeah, can eat, never mind. Can eat in my class. Okay, it's good. Okay, all right. Okay, one of the example, Scomnet. Scomnet. Scomnet for September was your year. Okay, MCE holding, MCE holding. When the alert come at 10, at 10:03 a.m., 9, 10, 10 over here. Okay, we go to the 15-minute. All right, we go to the 15-minute. When we receive the alert, the price is where? The price is 1.63. 1.63. Okay. In 15 minutes, you mark the price with the alert. Now currently is 1.630. It's a very dangerous for you to enter at the top of a price when the alert triggered 1.630. Okay, so you have a one method we call the 15-minute FIBO levels rebound to catch the lower rebound. All right, so we're using the FIBO levels. So the FIBO levels at that time, okay, when you see the price going up 1.640 and retrace back again, so this is the major resistance. This is the major resistance. Since this is the major resistance, we can take this point to put the FIBO levels. Because what is the purpose? We want to catch a lower price. So now we take this, okay, FIBO retracement. All right. Actually, okay, the best point of weighting is 0.680. Okay, 0.680. You still have a candlestick over here as a support. So you might be refer this candlestick as a support level to Q. So you Q at 1.560. When you're using these Fibonacci levels, you remark the 0.618 is a rebound area. And you must find the candlestick inside to use this candlestick inside this as a support. Means when they don't have a candlestick possible the price able to rebound back on this level. All right, so you can key in and then you wait, match, and wait until closing. All right, wait until closing. Okay, so the result is 1.600 intraday. So at the 5 or 4:30 or 4:15, sorry, 4:45, for example, you can take out this. All right. So small profit because as we know that today is a bad market. All right. Remember the method? Okay, I will repeat next method. It's okay. 15 minutes and com lower price. I'll find a lower price. Let me see Xinhua again. Ten 3 a.m. is a false breakout. 10:03 a.m. 10:03 a.m. is a false breakout. Yeah, it's a false breakout because the price is already at the resistance. The price already at the highest level, and maybe you can see it. Okay, selling pressure. Okay, the price rejection is very high. We can go back, okay, to see MC holding price position. This is what today. This is last trigger. Okay, before this we have an alert actually. Sorry, before that we have an alert, but we want to see this. Okay, the price is 1.63 Joe at the highest level. At the highest level. Why you see the highest level? Because in the highest level, they don't have the resistance. Don't have the resistance is not stable. Don't have something to refer on. If you have a resistance over here, for example, you're still able to wait to break out from the resistance. Now, the current price, 1.63, don't have a resistance. That current alert. And it becomes the false breakout. Okay, the positions of the price that time is not good. It's already high. In SAS. Okay, in SAS. All right. We go to the 15 minute, 10:24. 10:24. 1.06. 1.06. 1.06. Any criteria? 7.9, 61%, and market start to retrace. Can the alerts of such nature not be triggered? It's very hard to set up the situations of the price based on the price. My definitions of alert based on the VR. All right, based on the VR, which is more important to write more further. If my alert triggered based on the price, you will have a lot more fake breakout. You cannot reduce this. Means that you cannot swipe it all. You must accept some percent. They will have an alert, okay, at high level, all right, and then it retraces after that, and we must refer to the market too. What is the market condition that time? If the market condition is good, which is in bullish, it gives a confidence for us to enter. All right, so back to the market, number one. So this method, for example, 15-minute method, is not suitable in bearish movement, which can bring the price more lower. So my method, my idea, my suggestion is, when you do the Fibo, okay, after that you do the Fibo, okay, do we have something that you can using it as the support? Okay, so here is the support. Why it looks like want to rebound over here? Because we have a support over here and RBS. So that's why the stop over here, not going up, only one bit profit. You may exit. The reason you exit is what? Low, market is not good, and the price not even break up MA20 in 15 minutes. Clear? All right. I hope that this method is very useful when the bullish market. The bullish market, we have a lot of alert. You can pick any alert because that all alert in momentum, but you need to do the Fibonacci retracement so you can find the rebounds area first. Okay, so when you find out the rebounds area, you can do the entry and waiting the price rebounds back again. If not rebound on that day, you may have two decisions. One is you want to exit first and try back tomorrow, or if today they have a sell force weaken, for example, because the price is retracing, you may choose to hold for BTST. Okay, you have an option. All right. So when you fail to get out on that day using this 15-minute method, the price not rebounds back. Okay, you may check the condition at the day chart, whether this stock is still good to hold for BTST or no. All right. So this is the 15-minute method. Bintai. (07). You buy back when people nervous, when people keep selling because the price going down. That's the purpose of using what we call the purpose of using Fibonacci retracement. So this is 1 hour, the alert triggered for Bintai 0.705. We go to the 15 minute. All right. So what time? The price already triggered 10, 10:24, 15 minute, 10:30, this area, which is 0.5. 0.5. All right. In 15 minute, in 15 minute, this area, okay, when you see this condition, for example, they still have a resistance. They still have a resistance to refer. Means in this 15 minute, this price want to break this resistance. Okay, want to break the resistance. So it's very hard for us to do the FIBO method over here because still have a resistance to refer. We can try to choose. We can try to choose from here. Sure, we will not get the price because it's already passed. Now, when you see the resistance method, the same resistance method, you can use this resistance method too in 15 minutes, but you cannot expect the lower, higher bid because this is the 15 minute momentum. Okay, all right, 0.705 when the price alert, same level resistance, using the resistance method only. Okay, because at the time the price triggered in 15 minute chart. Sorry. 9, 10, 24, around this area. 0.5. You still have a resistance. Okay, still have a resistance. So based on this Bintai, it break out. How many times try to break? Okay, how many times to break the resistance? So now you counted this is as a 1 resistance to be break up, tested. And the second one is the second trial, and you put confidence on the third trial or the fourth trial to right above, but in 15 minute range. The 15 minute range, okay, you cannot expect the movement very far. Okay, movement very far. Only a few bits. Okay, so this one is not the FIBO 15 minute method. It more to the resistance method understanding. Okay, because when the alert triggered at 0.705, they have before that they have how many trials? 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then next one, it break up. Okay, it break up. If you count also quite well, 4 bits profit. Okay. 15 minutes. All right, if you see this kind of a movement or candlestick, for intraday, entry and exit use the same TF. 15 minutes means you're not going to hold it long, okay, until evening or until you have your acceptable profit. If you stick with the entry, that's the best. When you entry using a 15-minute method, you will stick with the 15-minute trading plan too. Okay, it's not advisable for you to change your trading time frame. When you entry at 15 minutes, you need to figure out the candlestick movement or the price action at the same time frame. Because you're using it at the FIBO, for example. When the FIBO levels at a different time frame, it could be give the different result. Okay, give a different result. If you see this kind of a movement, okay, let's go to the day chart. 1.3 million close means that they don't have a volume trade. Means that they close at 1.3 million means that before that at the 10:20 you can see that the price movement, the price movement is very slow. Okay, the first thing you need to see is the volume traded. Like Bintai, for example, we have a 56 million share traded. All right. Always stick at your time frame. If you enter a 15-minute FIBO, stick at the 15-minute. Okay, we are resistant method. We are resistant method. We are resistant method. The price was triggered. Okay, like Xinhua, for example. The first trigger is 0.38. It's below over here. Which is over here. And it's not a resistant method because it still have a price over here as a resistant. More higher price before. Okay, they still have a 2 or 3 price higher before when it triggered. So it cannot be done as a resistant method. Without resistant method. Are you willing to wait? Are you willing to wait to enter at the resistance, at the higher resistance over here? What I want to teach is see the chance. See the chance to complete the resistance. Your entry, if you're not confident to entry, you wait for the nice movement for entry. Normally, VR resistance play is applicable for the highest resistance point. Yep. The highest resistance point. You have a resistance over here and they have a resistance over here. and the price now stop over here, is it worth or not to enter? First trial, second trial, and the third trial, you must count how many times this has been done. Is it 1, 2, 3? It should be 4. That's normal. Yep, because it's considered support already after the price pass. After the price pass, become the support. Before it pass, still as a resistance. You must ask me why after pass it become support already. Why? When you go to the lower time frame, you will understand. Okay, and you see the price drop as a support. Stop at the support. Okay. All right. Hon Seng. Example. VR resistant method. We try to use a VR resistant method with the lower percentage of the MCDX. When the MCDX higher, we use the MCDX method automatically. We don't care about the other strategies anymore. When we see the MCDX is very high already, okay, very good, and we refer to use it as a MCDX VR method. Okay, so we want to filter again. We still want to use. Okay, we still want to use another alert. All right. So this one, okay, go check the volume at the day chart first. 3.95 million at the day chart. All right, okay. And then we check at the 1 hour. Where is the price alert? Where is the price alert? 2.12, 2.1. 2.12. 2.1. 2.12. All right, 2.12. Okay. 2.12. And then it retreats. It retreats. The volume above 1N is referred to the day volume. Yes, refer to the day volume. Refer to the day volume. 1 million is, I want to put it as a benchmark at least. The stock you want to trade without sideways. Okay, I suggest you to enter the stock above 1 million at the day chart. All right. Okay. Ten until 11, 10, 20. It is not a resistant method. Still have a resistance above, avoid 2 and 3. This is the next resistance. Now you can wait to see is it pass or not. And then it retreats because it still have a resistance over here. All right. Okay, check Tesco, for example. Tesco alert is 1.11. 1.11. Okay. 1.11. 1.11, which is side-by-side resistance. This is 24 September's resistance, 14 or 2 p.m. And then the last one over here triggered. It triggered based on this resistance. Okay. So this is the resistance method. That's why I want to refer side by side. It's easy to see. Means that it intends to break. EP on the alert. EP on the alert price. EP on the alert price and wait it break out. How about the MCDX? It's 0. But the price still able to move until 1.16, 0. Is it a waste or not if you're not using this alert? I'm questioning you now. Is it waste or not? This, if only we use the MCDX method. Because another method also will, okay, will result better. MCDX method is an MCDX method, remain the same. MCDX method, yes, we expected the price in full of bullish momentum for the intraday, and it gives us more boost to entry, yeah? Confident boost to entry. The confident, what is the confident for VR method, VR resistant method? The VR resistant method confident is based on the volume traded, okay, and then the intention of a price to break the resistance at the same level of alert price. And then when the alert pop up, you see the alert price side by side. They have a candle also side by side. You can do the entry. The best is when it all above the MA. So when they have all of it above the MA line, it's easy to see the price move up. Because this is the resistance. Okay. This is the resistance. Okay, can different this method. We will repeat back again. Okay, this example tomorrow. Another method, another method which is sell-force weaken as a preparation at the day chart. Also, you can use a sell-force weaken at 4-hour chart in intraday. When you see a sell-force weaken at the 4-hour chart, it may good for intraday for hourly chart 1 hour. Okay, when you open this 4-hour, for example, you see this has a sell-force weaken, for example. It's still worth for you to wait for the intraday if it bounce back again in 1 hour chart. Because what I have experienced, sell-force weaken based on the day chart when the stock in uptrend will give the best result, right? The best result. Okay, so back to the intraday normal method first. Okay, we are 15 minute, we are resistant method. We take 5 minutes and we continue with the MCDX. Right, MCDX method. So during your subscription, 1 year of a subscription is an ongoing learning process. There are no a perfect technique to score to have a profit maximum 100% guarantee. What we need is observation and study, utilize or use the indicator, the volume, the pattern, the scenario, positions of a price that we can conclude together for future reference. That is the purpose of the class. Okay, we discuss, okay, what will happen if the position price like this, what will happen in the future, because we need to find the history. We are resistant method as can use in hourly DF, need to be used in hourly DF. We want to save a time. Once we enter, once we see the alert, same price, go to the 1 hour chart, same level resistance. After we look up the day, after we look up the day volume traded, we can entry. Okay. The VR resistant method is powerful too, like MCDX method. The VR resistant method, especially when it happened at the evening side, okay, you can keep for BTST based on hourly, but I'm not advisable. I want my student use day chart for BTST. Must use a day chart for BTST. For VR resistant method, for BTST, use the day chart. VR resistant method for intraday, using the hourly TF. Okay. All right, we rest 5 minutes and we continue back again. All right. Okay. Before that, I want you to be specific in timing. How many hours you able to do the intraday? Do you able to commit a whole day 9 to 5 for the intraday? That's most important. All right. When you pick the alert, you start when that time, pick the current alert first. Okay. Pick the current alert that you started to trade. Example, when you start to trade at 10, use the alert started at 10. Okay, no need to scroll down back again for those who cannot commit a whole day intraday. Because time is more important than the capital. Because of a wrong timing, you will lose your capital. All right, so make sure you have a good timing to intraday. Okay, all right. So like success, huh? Success is one of the sell force weekend yesterday on Friday. Sell force weekend on Friday. You see the VR low, not even go to the red, and they have a selling in uptrend. In bullish position, percentage of a rebounds back is very high. But we don't want to talk about this thing first, because this is a BTST topic. I just want to share with you. Okay. And then we go to the alert triggered first. 945. 945. Consider very high. Can we check before that they have an alert or not? Or around 9 a.m. Okay, we have 9:35. Oh, all right. 9:35. 9:35. Okay, 9:35. Day volume. All right, day volume is low. Why? Because it's still in the morning. We use MCDX advantage over here, 14% and 40% total. Also, we use the VR resistant method, 9:30 a.m. Okay, 9:35, for example. Okay, we use it 9:35. And then they have a same level resistance. The price moving up until 0.965. Okay. (3.38%). Okay. So you combine two methods, which is VR resistance and the MCDX plus. Okay, CDX plus. So two strategies already. Three bits lower. Are you asking or you give a suggestion? If a suggestions, it's a good things too. It's a good things to set immediately CL 3 bits lower for your safe and capital protection. Right? If you want to hold until evening, the selling, okay, the selling, if you want to hold for the next day, for example, you don't want to cut. If it has sell force weaken, please hold first. Sell force weaken, hold. Sell force down, get out. Sell force build up. Sell force build up. Okay, sell force build up. Sell force build up at Z. Sell force increase at Z. Before that, use this method. 3 bits, 3 bits lower. Okay. So we have a strategy to exit too. Let's say when you holding a 4 hour, still have a sell force weaken, for example, because in 4 hour time frame, there was a buying entered to make the sell force weak. And the shorter time frame, 1 hour, all right, will follow the 4 hour later. It could be rebounds or it could be sell force weaken too. If the day sell force weaken, the day chart sell force weaken, the hourly will follow later. Okay, because time frame is different. I will give more example later. Never mind. Okay, if I caught one example, and then I will share with you. Okay, we're talking about to hold now. If the price down, what happened? What we need to do? Don't panic. Refer to the VR first. When it says sell force down, and the support is still far. Okay, exit first, because banker will keep throwing slowly, and there is no sign of buying pressure inside. So when you see the sell force down at this, sell force down over here, at the closing area, still far from the support. Like this example, like this support over here, or TRL, exit first. Okay. If the sell force increase at the day chart, you still able to hold, because sell force increase might help you to get back your entry price. The only ticket. Okay. The only ticket to get back. I will share the Sedania, my opinion on Sedania now later. All right. Okay. So we end today two method, which is 15-minute FIBO method based on the alert. And the second method is the VR resistant method. Okay. And then sell force increase isn't pressure to push down the price. Yes, sell force increase, we need to get out. Sell force increase, sell force down is the same situation. Only which one is clear. Sell force weaker, sell force increase, of course we know. Selling force now in action. Okay. Sell force increase, remember, it shows the current pressure of selling. Sell force down only, remember, only selling is reduced without buying. Sell force weaken, selling is still there, but the buying already have a collecting ticket. We have a three different situation with the VR. Okay, all right. So tomorrow, okay, yes, sell force build up is better to exit because it's same level with the sell force. Okay, and then regarding the another method, which is MCDX. Okay, we will figure out. We will go to the FBM KLCI index first. Okay, it's already forming in hourly chart. It's more clear. For hour, okay lah. For hour tak clear sangat. Okay, 1 hour is more clear the double bottom. So tomorrow, it could break. Check fitters not alert today, last week other. Fitters, I think today have. Today have. Today have. Okay, 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes. I try to check 2 minutes. 1 minute, 1 minute. Okay, we have at the 3:15. 3:15. Okay. All right. We go to the Sedania first. Okay. Now we refer to the before we start to analyze. Okay. Okay. FBM KSCI back. Okay. FB. This is what happened when people suddenly. Masa I terus jump. It's okay. It's okay. FBM KLCI. FBM KLCI. Okay, yeah. FBM KLCI. All right. Okay, FBM KLCI. Okay. Okay lah. Have a 2 bottom already performed. This will be tested tomorrow. If a telco and what else? Today weighted the index. Telco and what? Bank, not banking. I don't know. Oil and gas. Petronas stocks. Oil and gas. Oil and gas and telcos drag the index down. Okay. If they rebounds back tomorrow, the index able to break 1 point. We have an MA50 resistance 1.1533, and then above that 1.435 should be able in 1 day. We can see it try to pass until 1.1543. Okay, we hope that tomorrow have a bullish to cover back what we're holding. Yes, correct, David. It forming a double bottom. Okay, so this double bottom in making. So what to complete the double bottom? To complete the double bottom, when it pass the neckline, it complete the double bottom. The double bottom is not complete yet. Why? Because it's still below the neckline. It could be a ascending triangle or VCP. Okay, volume contraction pattern. Okay, but this, okay, we first see as it want to perform the double bottom. Okay, so we go and check Sedania. What happened to Sedania today? This type of selling pattern is very interesting. One of the banker habits before they want to collect, this is the normal pattern that they do. They push, throw, collect, throw, slowly throw. They know this is the critical point. So we must ask why today they don't want to finish until the support. Because they count, if it's based on support, if you calculate with the wave, it's not valid anymore. So they need to recalculate back again. Normally like that. So they stop over here for selling. Okay. And to perform back a double bottom and so on. This stop still good to hold. Okay, even though they have a sell force down, sell force down. Sell force down is sell force down. That one is the VR analysis. So we look at the price analysis. So the price analysis have how many time, how many support that already touched. Is 1, 2, possible this become 3, and the MAR is looking good. MAR is looking good. Okay. It performed a first degree of what we call the symmetrical triangle. We want to call it symmetrical triangle. It's very at the critical point. Okay. We don't want to miss this. Throw at 0.630. Okay. SM, you see the space available with the sell force down, it could be more throwing. Okay. Now we not depend on the VR anymore. We depends on the support level because is also one of the trend line. Okay, touch, and it could be touch, trend line support, and candlestick support. They have a two type support now. Okay, two type support. Why I say the first degree? The first degree equal to the major. The major of a symmetrical triangle. Okay, symmetrical triangle. Zero point 0.60. If the price pass, if the price going to touch over here based on what type of support that can hold. You cannot take this gap as a measurement because it's already close with this retracement and reversal. All right. So only this is a single candlestick 0.610 become a support. All right. We don't want that. They can test and test one, collect already. The bottom catcher, it should be at 630. Bottom catch doesn't mean that you need to buy at the lowest to risk yourself. It could be 2 or 3 bits, 2 bits above the support area. All right? Because we don't know. Because we don't know what will happen when we buy at the same level of support. We cannot follow people blindly. When they bulk, they call the bulk at the support level, same level area rebounds, for example. It will give you more exposed to retracement and losses. If the seller force weaken, okay, we can see it started to rebound, possible, started to rebound. Now you need to pass and at a 0.630. All right, and then I want to discuss all what the stock that you holding and still currently in loss, so you can keep the stock first. Sedania, KAB. Before that, I will have Optimax and JF Tech. Okay, Optimax and JF Tech, I don't want to discuss. I will discuss on the BTST method. That one in the BTST method. Okay, BTST method. KB. All right. The issue over here, it closed below the TRL. The sell force weakened and the MAR position is at the T area. That's the reason I'm still holding KAB. Okay, because This is considered a support. All right. We have friends to support over here. No. Okay, we don't see any support at this price. All right. Why I say a second degree of a reversal pattern? The first pattern is the double bottom, complete but not exit the resistance, fail and retrace. The first is the double bottom and it retrace. Now, when you look it very clear, all right, is about starting to rebound. I'm more concerned on this. Okay, the way they throw and the way they collect slowly until throwing, keep throwing, and there will be a mix of throwing and collecting within days. Okay, means that the selling pressure at this level is systematically reduced. Okay, because they have a mixture of buying and selling. That's why we have the TRL over here. They have a candlestick around. Stick at this level of price, 0.3, 0.400. There is one attempt break and stay above the TRL, which is a good sign. To make a double bottom is too early. It can make a double bottom. It's too early. Okay, small double bottom is very. If they do the double bottom, it will become the ugliest double bottom I ever see. Because a double bottom, okay, they have to refer to the Fibo. Every chart pattern they need to see the Fibo. So where is the maximum price could be to form the double bottom? If refer to Fibo over here, if refer to the MA50 is over here, so we take it between these will be the TP area first, because the price going to form like this and like this. If we over here and retrace double bottom, then we know this side become a double bottom already. All right. Full of selling and start here mixing of buying, selling, buying, because they want to reduce the selling pressure. You're driving 150 kilometer per hour over here. Can you take a corner with the same speed? You must. Okay. All right. So it reduce the pressure. it's okay to buy a cup for swing. Buy above 0.435, the best. Okay. I want to discuss very clear, so people who holding cup will understand the reason why I hold, right? Okay. We see the next stop. We see the next stop. AXX, AXX, AAX. AAX. I don't discuss super penny stock. Taffy. Okay. So looks where it retreats for Taffy. SYM Life, SYM Life, right? The stock that we need to discuss is based on alert. For Taffy, rebounds back on 0.618. 0.6118. We have a TRL. I prefer a stock that have a selling, so I can calm down the holder. Okay, which I can help the holder to hold the stock. If I have a good buying, okay, so just keep lah, right? So we discuss the stock that have a huge selling. Okay lah, this one is okay. Taffy is about to rebound. This TRL should be a problem if the volume still in uptrend. Confirmation as it still above the MA 50. Okay, for Taffy. No problem for Taffy, so don't have a special occasion for Taffy, because Taffy is still above the MA 60. And what will be the major reversal pattern for Taffy? Okay, for Taffy, I want to do the double bottom. The last point could be over here. If a deep double bottom, before it go to double bottom, it should be zigzag. All right. So what is now? Okay, correction is a correction. Enter the correction. If it using a wave, it count and B. Okay. It's a Elliott correction wave. We must estimate already Elliott correction wave. Rebounds A, now process to B, it become C. Okay, we must project Taffy first like this, because it not yet confirmed to pass this resistance. Now currently is about to rebound back again. For holder, want to hold the stock higher, more than 3 ringgit, for example, I believe this stock still can go at 5, 6, 7 ringgit. Shouldn't be a problem one. Okay, you need to see this point. If you're able to break, and potential it will go like you say. If you're not able to break at any price, so the correction continue. continue. Clear? Are we clear on Tafi? Okay. SYM live. SYM live. Breaking the downtrend line. Breaking the downtrend line. They have a candlestick resistance, a kacau over here. So the profit taking will be limited first. And we will free until the gap over here, 0.6130. For BTST, it could be risk because it's not yet break the MA 50. The volume is good. The VR value is good at the day chart. Okay, for SM. SYM live, you can monitor tomorrow. Make sure you enter above 0.585. Scope. Hi, Mr. You holding the scope? Okay, keep holding, no problem. Still a good stock above the one. Keep riding. Tomorrow, let's see, you can enter or not for new entry. Okay, just pass, okay? Just pass the resistance and you can go. Just pass the resistance, it can go. It begin there, it just transferred already. Not transferred, it just, what is it? It become a support already. Okay. We are resistant method. Okay. Wait for alert. Wait for alert. Okay. The position of the price. The logic is there. If the stock able, if the price, if the current pressure able to break the resistance, can we expect that the price able to go more longer? Because it just passed the hard way. It just passed the hard block. And when they have a pressure, so it will be a balance of a pressure release to bring the price moving forward. Because you see, the VR hourly last is 6.41. For BTST, okay, for BTST, 2.56 is good for. We need to find the resistance first. Okay, we have a candle over here. We still have a candle over here. It's about to close the cup. So we go to the weekly to see it clear, more clear. It's about to form a cut. So this is the highest resistance, 0.540. 0.440. So expected to exit better is 0.420. All right. Okay. So that's all for today. I'm happy for those who come and learn the method today. All right, I need your help to share with your friends what you're learning so they can join us. All right, educate people, educate people, save the people outside, treat blindly, take them and learn with us. All right, that's all tonight.